The Settlers Inn here in Hawley is one of the many restaurants taking part in Pocono Mountain's Restaurant Week. You might think because this place has such amazing food and it's so well manicured that it's not that approachable. Well, let me tell you, the people here at Settlers are ready to welcome you for Restaurant Week. So we have a little bit of behind the scenes in the kitchen lined up, and then we're going to take a bite with the corporate executive chef right here at Settlers. We're going to check out another spot just down the street with a totally different vibe. Check it out. You ready for the cool part?
Chef James Kelly got his start right here in the Settlers Inn kitchen years ago. Now he's the corporate executive chef for about a half dozen restaurants in the Settlers Hospitality Group. His talents and his team's talents ready to shine for Pocono Mountain's Restaurant Week and beyond.
First thing, I like a little texture with my pasta, just a little breadcrumbs.
I think the biggest thing for me in Restaurant Week is it gives everybody an opportunity to dine. Settlers Inn may be financially a bit out of their budget, but wow, the three-course brunch for $20 a person, that sounds great. It gives you a chance to try this and then go, honey, let's go here for your birthday.
No matter the occasion, dining is a part of the fabric of these Pocono Mountains, especially at the Settlers Inn and its sister properties, many of them taking part in Restaurant Week with special menus and deals.
It's a great time. When things are not as busy, it's a good time for locals and visitors to come and get a value. And just, we're having fun with it. So excited. We have 4 restaurants participating, and it's fantastic to see how many restaurants in our community, which are the lifeblood of Wayne and Pike County within the Pocono Mountains.
Back in the kitchen, Chef Kelly's preparing a sample of one of those menu items, penne alla vodka.
We wanted to dive into not just, the dishes that you make here, which we just watched you turn this lovely pasta dish into pasta alla vodka.
Yeah, exactly.
One of your favorites, right?
Yep.
And but also dive into overall what it is like to run these operations. You've got quite a few restaurants under the Settlers Hospitality name, all throughout the Pocono Mountains and beyond. But of course, too, dialing into what you guys have to offer for Restaurant Week, April 7th through the 12th.
Yeah.
That's a really unique time where people can get deals, discounts, and prefix menus like this one. This penne alla vodka is going at the dock at Walmart.
Exactly. Delicious.
We also got on the menus for Restaurant Week
Yep.
charcuterie board.
Yep, and Chef Tony created this. It's one of the signature items over at Glass, is their meat and cheese boards. So that is the first course for their dinner prefix.
Yep.
Couple meats, a couple local cheeses from Calkins.
Right.
And then some nuts, some crackers, a little bit of jam, you'll be good.
And if Restaurant Week ends and you still are left wanting more, the team at Settlers and its many restaurants are still prepared to welcome you anytime.
We do a lot of things year-round. It's starting to come into live music territory, so both at the Runaway Train Brewery and at the dock on Wallenpaupack, we have live music on Fridays. We always have our burger and brew night here at Settlers. We do a pizza night at the dock. So we do things all the time in the community. But Restaurant Week is really a full dining experience, and I think it's just going to be great.
Now that was a fantastic meal at Settlers Inn here in downtown Hawley. But if you want a totally different kind of experience for your dining, you got to check out the Crazy Country Club here in Hawley. This place has warm beer, lousy food, and you got to meet the owner, Scott. Come along in.
One look inside Crazy Country Club, and you can see it's not your typical food joint.
You have to be here to actually experience it. You can't even talk about it. Not that we're so good or so bad, but it is very unique. You're not gonna get this anywhere else.
Scott, the owner, is carrying on tradition. His dad's place in Brooklyn had a similar theme. Crazy.
If you have a birthday or an anniversary, I have a bunch of set songs. And the people, like if a woman wants to razz on her husband or vice versa, they'll tell me and I'll put them in the set song.
The Crazy Country Club has carved out a much different experience for diners. A feast for the eyes all around, and a trick just waiting to be played around every inch.
It's an interactive restaurant, and Chelsea over there is very, very part of this operation. She's works the gags behind the bar.
I think it's like more about like creating memories. I love it because I'm not miserable coming to work every day, and that's most jobs in today's world. And I personally love to be happy where I work. I want to wake up and be like, oh, I don't want to call off today. Like, I enjoy coming in, and that's why I'm still here. I love it.
On the menu, aside from the silly string fights and theatrics, some award-winning wings and cocktails too.
We won first place with these Asian wings. They're a hit here, and we also have these dry rub wings that I brought up from Brooklyn that nobody has.
So if you're in Hawley, especially during Restaurant Week, April 7th to the 12th, 2024, stop into the Crazy Country Club and see for yourself. Laugh a little and experience a different kind of hospitality, but hospitality just the same.
What I do love, and my father before me, is when people will come here with their folks and bring their kids, and I'm watching the parents and the children laugh together. To me, I swear, I did my job.
Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.